Dear student, today we shall study a new chapter, A Tiger in the Zoo by Leslie Norris, the poet. By this poem, A Tiger in the Zoo has focused about the freedom. What is the value of freedom, either human or animal? This poem contrasts a tiger in the zoo with the tiger in the natural habitat. The poem moves from the zoo to the jungle and back again to the zoo. Means a tiger, he should be in the jungle, but unfortunately he has locked in concrete cell in a cage, so he has been taken his freedom, his liberty. So like as human being, for a moment his or her freedom has been taken, he or she can evaluate what is the freedom, what is the liberty. Here tiger is an animal and he should be in open area, in jungle area, in natural habitat, but he has locked in cage and he is feeling sorrow, sad and disturbed in that place. And in this poem, Leslie Norris, the poet, is focusing the relationship human with the natural habitat. Now detail of the poem. He stalks in the vivid strips, the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quiet. In his quiet race, he should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass, near the water hole where plump deer pass. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, bearing his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. But he has locked in concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stars with the brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. He stalks in the vivid strips, the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet race. Poet says in these lines, the first stanza, he stalks in the vivid strips. He means the tiger. Tiger is moving in his cage and he is looking very beautiful. There are several beautiful strips on his body and anybody can watch him for few steps, means few steps from the cage, and the tiger is moving in the cage and he is looking very beautiful, and there are several strips on his body. He is walking a velvet, pads of velvet, the paws of very soft. The paws of tiger is very soft and beautiful. White means beautiful. The tiger is moving in the cage with his paws, and his paws is very beautiful, very soft. Actually, he is quiet and rage. I means he is internally intensive. He is internally intensive. Actually, the nature of the tiger is always sleepy. But here the poet says is, in this line, he is feeling anger, intense in his inside. So, the tiger in his case is very beautiful. He is walking beautiful steps in his body, and he is walking the soft and beautiful paws, but he is intensive because he does not like to be there in the narrow place in the cage. Next line, he should be lurking in the shadow. The poet turns the another feature of the tiger. Tiger is the natural habitat, and he should be in the forest land, in the open area, not to be the narrow area. Just like the case, he should be lurking in the shadow, sliding through long grass near the water hole, here from their paws. In these lines, poet says that tiger should be in the jungle area, in the natural area, not to be in the cage. Lurking in shadow means long. There will be a long grass in the jungle area. Poet imagine he should be there in jungle area, and there will be lurking in the shadow means he should be hiding the long grass and sliding himself in the grass. And he means tiger near the water hole means where the plump deer pass. It means the tiger will be near the watery place, means river or lake or any other place. Water hole means resource of the water, where the healthy deer pass means healthy deer come to drink water, and he will kill him and take healthy food. So he should be there. He should be there. Poet imagined about the tiger means he should be in the jungle area, open area, and when the jungle's animal as the healthy deer or any other animal will come to drink water of the water resources, water hole, he will attack them and take his healthy food. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, bearing his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. In these lines, poet says that, in these lines basically poet is focusing when human will destroy the jungles, the forest, the animals place. Animal will come to the village side, nearby the village. He will visit there. So tiger will also visit there, because human being will destroy the jungles, the forest. So he should be snarling around the houses It is the natural nature of the tiger. When poet imagine that when the jungle will no more there, so he should be snarling around the houses, means snarling, making a noise near the houses. Near the houses means village. At the jungle edge means side of the jungle. End of the jungles. End of the jungle, side of the jungles. He will visit there nearby area of the jungle and making a noise just like a tiger noise, snarling. And he will show his white fangs. His claws means his teeth. His white sharpened teeth he will show, and his claws also, and he will terrorize, means terrorize to the village people, terrorize to the people, make a fear, make a terror to the village people, means because in these lines poet says this, because people means human being will destroy his house, his forest, where he comfortably will take rest to live, but unfortunately human being will destroy his house, I mean his forest. So he will visit there near the houses, near the village, nearby of the jungle, and shows his fangs and claws and terrorize to the people of the village. He has locked in concrete cell his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his case, ignoring visitors. In these lines, poet says that, but unfortunately, it is his unfortunate. He has seized in a concrete cell. Concrete cell means a case, and his freedom has been taken. His freedom has been taken. He has locked in a concrete cell, I means a bar. Bar, I means the case. And his strength, his power has been seized behind the bar. Bar means the case. His strength, his power has been seized. Means poet says that the strengthful tiger, now he is powerless, stalking the length of his case, ignoring visitors, and he is moving only the narrow shell, the narrow place, just like the case, and ignoring the visitors, because he has totally silent, completely silent. He has become totally, completely silent, because he knows that he can do nothing, because his power has been taken. He hears the west voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stars with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. In these lines, poet says that now he is in a concrete cell, means a case. He hears only the last voice at night. Patrolling cars means the patrolling cars, I means the forest guard, when they visit there with the forest cars patrolling there. The tiger hears the last voice at the night when the forest guard visit their cars, so he hears the sound of the cars, and watching the above side in the sky with the brilliant eyes, a sharpened eyes, the brilliant stars. Means in these lines, poet says that it seems that tiger is praying to God, "O God, with full of brilliant eyes, O God, please help me, and please help me, and anyhow to relieve relief from there, free from there. So he is praying to God. And stars with the brilliant eyes. Stars with the means heavenly stars, means above sight of the stars. He is watching with the sharpened eyes, means brilliant eyes, means he is praying to God to please free from there. Because here the power, his strength, his freedom has been curtailed, and he wants to go in his habitat place, natural habitat place anyhow. Thank you.